Hi everybody. My name is Katy. I'm from Cincelejo, but in this moment I'm in Bogota. I'm studying my 10th semester at the United University. I'm taking this card with you. Who wants to start to introduce yourself, please? Eric?
Hello, Katy. Good
Hi,
evening, and
Eric.
glad to present this conference with you and the other ladies. Hello, Cristel. How are you?
Hello, Erick. Hello, Katy. I am fine, thank you. And you?
Hello. We're fine. What about Yoxelin? How are you, Yoxelin?
Hello,
How are you today?
today. Very well, thank you. And you?
Fine.
I'm fine.
Okay,
Not to
let's
be so
continue.
long, let's get started. As you know, we're gonna work with the topic Me Too is a movement, not a moment. Again, welcome to this page designed to discuss or giving our viewpoints about the video by TED called Me Too is a movement, not a moment. Well, the main point of the video is, for me, injustice towards sexual violence. As we know, Colombia is not far from this reality. Every time we see cases like Ted mentioned in the video, rich can do whatever they want because they are rich. That is the reality nowadays. If you are poor, or better said, if you don't have so many economical possibilities, then it will be hard for you to fight with a case of sexual violence. The founder of this movement, in charge of supporting and protecting people who has been attacked, I can say attacked by sexual violence, is complaining about this reality. Why? Because there is a special case in USA when a white man, a rich man, can say that he can do whatever he wants with a just because he has power. Which power? What power? Power of money, economical possibilities. Then he was discovered in public, and it started a war against this movement. Therefore, the founder went to TED and explained the topic. So, means of communication is starting to say that this movement was created only to attack men. I mean, a war against men. So I would like you to give your space to make your comments about this new reality, not only in Colombia, because we can say that this reality is always in our neighborhood, city, town, etc.
Okay.
Cristel.
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Begin.
Well, I would like to say something about the video and then to talk about a special case in our country. The movement, Me Too, seeks to eradicate sexual violence and fight for all the people who have suffered this scourge. This movement is a possibility of restoration for the affected people and to believe that everything is possible. In our society, we are currently involved in a series of events that affect the integrity of children and human. In Colombia, we have some very famous cases, such as the case of Rosalvira Celi, a human who died after being brutally raped and impaled by a fellow student. We have the other case of the girl Juliana Zamboni and indigenous girl murdered. And so we could list many cases where the power and privilege of one over the other generate this sexual violence and caused this imbalance. Power and privilege must be used to serve and build and not to take and destroy. I think the movement Me Too focus on change that erroneous thinking that vulnerability is synonymous with permission. Low-income people, people with some type of disability who are in a situation of vulnerability compared to other people, do not have to be victims of abuse and sexual harassment. The objective of the movement Me Too is to create awareness in see a world without sexual violence. The aim uh, isn't to attack men or create a negative plot against them, but rather to create awareness to sensitize the whole society, not with the feeling of pity, but with the feeling of I can. Everything is possible.
Okay, Cristel, I would like to give a real example about indigenous. You were talking about an example. I used to work with this population 5 years ago, and it is true what you were saying. Most women are attacked by this issue right there. With their whole family, I'm talking they are attacked sexually by the her uncles principally, and they don't say anything about because they are afraid. Who wants to continue? Eric?
Okay, Katy, I'm totally agree with you. This in our country we live a similar case, and we can see the news how people from less favored sector are victims of some form of abuse. And also this video teach us how to combat this problem, and we can uh, combat being more active and being more humble with others. And in this moment, a new victim is being part of this statistic. And Mr. Tamara Burke lives exposed and ridiculous. Those really should work to the care and dignity of all people. And I think that uh, the, the us let's begin to move and let's begin to be leaders to defend small cause, and let's begin to extend our hand to the people who in their silent pain cry out for help. And Yoxelin, I consider your work.
Yes, Eric. I totally agree with you. You said that similar cases we live in our society, particularly in new shows, or people from the less favored sector are victims of some caring areas. So the children, women, indigenous people, that is the thing we all never end. Today we resolve that is the taking the dignity of the people and even more of the women who in many cases are victims and before society uh, that goes in height. That's not the best attention to the call we may and have this, what we need so that all rights are fortified. I think that this move is very important because we can to make people aware of the judgment they do and make them aware of the damage or they they do the other people. It also general awareness about the action, the crimes, and sexual abuse. The many women to talk, and that many guys. Uh, the son is not pay attention. And the right of the people is the letter. Chaos. Let's continue.
And in last days, we can uh, we can see in the news for a new victim to feminicide, the Chilean woman murdered in Bucaramanga. And sometimes I think why the people act in this form, why people underestimate life to others. Also, I feel shame in from the female genre, and we are protect and love them. And
Okay.
Katy,
As we
continue,
can
Katy.
observe here, all of us have the same thoughts about this issue we're talking about. If we turn off our TV, we can see so many cases. As Erick said before, to conclude, I would like to ask you something. As you know, we are teachers, so what can we do in front of this issue as teachers? And what can we do from our career? I mean, what can we do from our career as teachers? I will start. In my opinion, I think that as a
Yeah,
teachers, we can educate students, not only students, but parents in value self-confidence. Why self-confidence? Because we have to learn love ourselves. When we love ourselves, we respect our body and don't let another want to touch us. As we know, most of these cases are especially with children. They have to learn how to say no and speak on time. Erick, what is your opinion about this question? What can we
yes,
do
Katy.
in front of
Uh,
this issue as teachers?
a little bit with the support about your contribution. My opinion is we are more proactive because a little action can be changed the life of weak people. They take this problem on the classroom or wherever and share solutions soon. This is my opinion about the topic.
Jocelyn, what is your opinion? What do you
Okay,
find about this issue?
okay. My opinion is, I personally, I think that's a teacher, our work, superior to be alright, aware, about the children from all of the on the important values of human dignity or respect for the life, and the import are respecting the other people. We must learn is our class and environment or the choir where we're at the all respect and instead observant we are where the body is more than enjoying. Where justice is about and respect the rights
What about
of
you,
us.
Cristel? What do you find?
Okay. As teacher, we can direct our students and they finding us some confident, a help, and that they don't feel afraid to express themselves. And between all they look for a solution with dignity where they do not get victimized or feel sorry for themselves.
That's very important because maybe when a person is attacked by a sexual violence, they are like shy. They feel afraid, ashamed to the issue. So, guys, this is all about our participation as a group. It was a pleasure. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Okay.
Hi,
Bye.
Katy. Thanks for your contribution, for share your